going to try to go ahead and start cutting out my walls for the 1357 house. So I've already traced the back door and window to the board that I'm going to cut out using wall. I decided not to use these for the wall because I didn't have so many, and it would be extra heavy if I did. I'm having an issue with my lighting tonight. I'm just being lazy, and I haven't gone back into to get another light. So I just wanted to do this right quick and get it done, but I'm having issues, and I'm really not liking the issues I'm having with this lighting. So I'm just going to try to get through it right quick. Okay, so basically I am going to cut out the windows and everything so I can trace the windows. I've already traced that, so let me just go ahead and get started so I can get done. And I put an extra piece up here because I'm not sure if I want to go that far. I'm going to cut it here first, and then if I have to, I'll go up there. So that's what I'm going to do. I made some dark lines so I didn't have to use the ruler, because sometimes the ruler gets in the way. To me. And I know I'm just going to have to build up the windows because the ones that I have in stock, they're too small. They're too small for me to use for this size window. So, yeah. Not a problem. Just have to build it up instead of using prefabs. So let's start on this cut here. And as you see, I'm sitting down. Well, you can't see, but I am. I'm sitting down, and I don't have much leverage, so up I go. You know, tonight is just an issue night because everything does not want to do correctly. This blade is not the sharpest, but it's still getting the job done. And I don't have any more of this kind, so I was just at the big box store picking up the flooring that I'm going to use. Now, before I had the square 10 by 10s, I'm not going to use those because I thought when I decide to lift everything up, well, for one, I will have to make sure all of them are placed together. You know, I would have to glue them all together to make them stick together to become one floor. I said, oh, I can buy a whole sheet of wood, a wood sheet, and put the walls onto the wood sheet. That's one less thing I have to worry about. And I just did that. I put all the walls up on the wood sheet, and I have enough space. The board I bought, I measured correctly. Just a little bit longer, but that's okay. Better longer than shorter. I do have the tools to cut it down if I need to. Ooh, it's coming through. I don't know, can you see? The lighting is really bad in here tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not using my regular tripod. I took it out of my craft room to do some videos in the garden, And I never brought it back into the craft room. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let me try another cutter. Heavy duty one. Hopefully this one. Okay, that's all the way through. I like the sound of that. Much better, right? Alright, this bottom piece was the one. Let's see if I can kick it out. Get out of there! Okay. A little bit more on that side. Up top. Perfect. I can sand that piece down. Alright, so that's the window. So let's see. It's the window cut out. Alright. Use that for something else lighter. So let me get to starting to transfer this onto the board. Okay, so I have it here. I'm just going to give it a few inches in between each cut, just in case. Okay. So that's that one. So let's get the one I just cut, the window. So let's put that here. A couple inches. You see how I played that off? I had the wrong piece there. Looks a little uneven over here, but I'm just going to go for it and go ahead and trace it out. And that's that. Now this board I have here, this board I have here is about 1/4 inch thick. See how thick that board is? It's about 1/4 inch thick. And pretty thick enough for the walls. It's basically the size of the floors that I had. And of course you see these walls were pretty thin. So I said, okay, let's just use this for the walls. Let me put this kitchen window. Okay. So I have two walls down, and a lot more to go. So I'm going to continue on cutting out what I need to cut out for the 1357